Hi, I'm Captain Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report. This week we've still been working at the end of the jetties on the north and the south end. Been using live shrimp with a 2 ounce to 3 ounce knocker weight in about 15 to 17 to 19 foot of water. Dropping them baits directly on the rocks and picking them up where you don't get hung up. And them redfish have been consistently on these rocks right out in front of the north and the south end of the jetty. There have also been trout out there, so there's been Spanish mackerel out there. There've been a few black drum being caught, all on these rocks outside the north and the south jetty. You can also come out here on the north end and get back on these granite rocks right here all the way back to the surf. There have been good trout all through here. There's been redfish through here. Just kind of pick your days. Make sure it's calm enough for you boats to get out there. But there's still a lot of good fish all around here. When the days are calm and you're under 1 foot seas, we've been still running down the beach. Getting them trout on the third and the second gut. Live croaker has been the ticket. If you don't get them in one spot, just pick up, move down a couple hundred yards. They've been going all the way down to Cedar Bayou, but some days you don't have to run that far. The ranch house has been holding good fish all in this area through here. Look for the birds. Look for the bait. A lot of good fish still out in the surf. Unfortunately, you just got to pick your days that you can get out there because it does get rough out there pretty quick. So don't park on top of the bar. Set your anchor in the gut, in the third or the second gut. Your trout are in the second or third gut. Your redfish, they're up in the first gut all the way to the beach. So those of you in them shallower water boats that can jump that bar and get in that first gut, we've been using cut menhaden, cut ladyfish, been the ticket on the redfish, but still a lot of good fish all down the beach right now. Just pick your days and be careful out there. Don't swamp your boat. But still a lot of good fish all around the jetties also. If you don't want to go out by the jetties or down the beach, all this south end here by Port A, over here by Klein's Landing, there's been a lot of good trout. There's been redfish working all this edge right here. I've been using croaker, just free lining them. The reds have been hitting them. The trout have been hitting them. If you got live shrimp under a popping cork, up tight, close to these rocks. These rocks do come out pretty good little ways. So popping cork and live shrimp has been a good ticket to go also. And they've been catching trout and reds all through here. Early in the morning on a slow incoming tide, I've been working all this around Fena docks. There have been trout through here. There have been redfish through here. Out here on the point, there's some structure out here in about 25 to 22 foot of water. Been using a knocker weight, dropping that shrimp straight down over this rack and reeling it up a couple cranks. And hang on, there's been good bull redfish through here. There have been slot reds. If you want a free line, you can free line all the way up against this wall. There have been some pretty good numbers of trout also hanging all through here along these walls. So still a lot of good fish all around Port A. Take your time, work it slow. Over here by these houses on the opposite side, you cannot tie up to these piers. Put your trolling motor down, have you some live shrimp, and free line them up against these granite rocks right here behind these houses in between these piers. There have been redfish through here. There have been mixed in with some black drum. So still good fish all around Port A right now. Working all the way back down Charlie's pasture. There's a couple little inlets that come in, and them trout have been hanging off all through here all the way down to Island Moorings. If you jump on the other side early in the morning, live croaker's been the ticket, or live piggies, just free lining them. Working all this Harbor Island through here all the way back to these rock piles that come out. There have been good trout. There have been mixed in with redfish. So get your favorite bait, work it slow, take your time. If you don't find them, just move down a little bit. On the north end of Lillian, we've been early in the morning. We've been standing about 3.5 foot of water. Live croakers still been working. Been working this 3 to 4 foot of water. Good trout have been all the way down to quarantine still. So there's good fish coming in, and they're just working this edge and bumping on down. So like you, if you don't get into them, move down 100 yards and just get back out there. If you find the bait, you know the fish are there. As the sun pokes up, I've been getting my menhaden or cut mullet or cut ladyfish and getting real tight on this shoreline. And you don't really have to put a weight on. Just let it free line your cut bait along this edge in this grass. The redfish have been up here tight also, all the way down to the point. When the tide does start going out, I've been coming into Lighthouse or right here at Big Slough and posting up and letting that water fall out. And them redfish have been all coming out of Big Slough and the Lighthouse Lake. So get you a good tidal flow on an outgoing and post up with your favorite cut bait, and you'll find you some good redfish. If you don't find them on this end of Lillian, I've been coming back into Shrimp Boat Channel and working these little cuts that go into South Bay here. There's 3 or 4 of them that come in on these flats that even these V-bottom boats can get in and work them cut baits or live piggies. We've been catching trout. We've been catching redfish. You do want some tidal flow is the best thing about it. If the water's not moving, then you really need to kind of pick your spots in where that water is moving. You might be at a spot that the water flow is not moving. Move somewhere else until you find that water flowing. And when you do that, you're going to find the fish. Back here in this back little creek, there have been redfish through here. There have been black drum through here. We've been using live shrimp. Piggies, if you can find them, have really been working real well. So all of South Bay has been really producing some decent fish, kind of like anywhere else. You just got to take your time, look for muddy water or look for them tails and school reds tailing. But there's good fish all around South Bay. Also, if you're looking for the black drum, I've been coming into Sailboat. Sailboat Channel still holding black drum. Been using just a lead head with some dead shrimp or even fish bites. Fish bites have been working. You can come in here with your trolling motor and go real slow, and you'll see these black drum up on top, or you'll see that dirty water. If you do that and you can put your power pole down without spooking them, you're going to wind up getting you a couple limits. Back here by these back wells back here on these oyster reefs, there have been redfish back here. There have been black drum back here. It seems that they have been a lot better bite in the later part of the afternoon. So early in the morning, go get your trout. Let that sun come up. Then start going and looking for your redfish or your black drum. If you don't find them here in this channel here, then come on down to Summer Hole. Back here in this back little part of this cove. There have been redfish and black drum have been posting up back here in the back. Same deal. Just look for that dirty water, or you can actually see the fish if you can get up high enough and see them fish up on top. So everybody have a safe Labor Day weekend. Be courteous about the people that you park next to, and just kind of respect the water and other people around you. So everybody have a safe Labor Day weekend, and we'll catch you next week. Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Monte.